American football is a rough game, but the toll it takes on players' great matter is only now becoming clear. For the first time, the number of head impacts on playing field has been linked with cognitive problems and functional brain abnormalities in ex-footballers. Brain autopsy on retired National Football League (NFL) players have previously shown levels of damage that are higher than those in the general population. Now, this damage has been correlated with performance in tasks related to reasoning, problem-solving and planning, and highlights the worrying impact of repeated head trauma. So, let's have a look on a sports science video. How serious did the football player get head injuries in every single competition?
Every year, over 100,000 concussions occur in all levels of football. And 60% of these are from head-to-head collisions. In an impact lasting just 15 milliseconds, a player's head, on average, experiences almost 100 Gs of force. And collisions on special teams can result in forces of up to 190 Gs. In the NFL, the average speed of a head-to-head impact, the velocity of both heads combined, is 20 miles per hour, with the struck player's head decelerating 14 miles per hour. According to studies done by Sports Science's chief medical advisor, Dr. Basil Aish, this 15-millisecond impact is equivalent to getting smashed in the head with a sledgehammer.
Based on those figures, we know that the death rate and the injured rate are extremely high. A real case also tells us how serious and the impact of playing American football. Dave Duerson was a former American football player. He killed himself on the 7th of February in 2011, aged 50. His lapses in memory, the mood swings, the piercing headaches on the left side of his head, the difficulty spelling simple words, the blurred eyesight, and hanging over it all was his fear that both his material and physical decline might not be coincidental, that they might have been caused by injuries to his brain suffered playing the game he loved so much, American football.
Duerson was a two-time Super Bowl winner with the famous 1985 Chicago Bears and with the New York Giants 5 years later. He made hundreds of tackles during 11 years in the NFL and 4 years at Notre Dame.
Football is unique in that we take about 1,000 blows to the head per year as a football player. And if you play 15 years, that's an extraordinary amount of brain trauma.
Repeated concussions can lead to chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE, a degenerative brain disease that can lead to memory loss, depression, and dementia.
We can't diagnose it yet in living people, and we also can't treat it.
BU and other labs have identified more than 20 deceased football players with CTE. The Duerson study will take 3 to 6 months.
Here are parts of human brains: frontal lobe, occipital lobe, cerebellum, and spinal cord are the parts that get the most damage when head-to-head force happened. Therefore, football players should get more protective with their head. A protective helmet acts an important part in an American football competition. Here are the slow motion of the car air cushion testing. My design get inspiration from this car air cushion. When car accident happened, the air cushion will pop up. The driver and the passengers' injured weight will decrease. This is a sketch of my new protective helmet, combining the car air cushion and the original helmet. The red color area are the sponge that can protect the whole head. When the helmets get 120 Gs of force, the air cushion will pop up, which are the blue areas. From the above videos and figures, we know that the front and the back of the head may get more damage from playing American football. Therefore, the air cushions are only put on the front and the back side. Also, the original helmet do not have any protective for the neck. However, humans' neck connected to the spinal cord. If the spinal cord get hurt, people may not move for the following life. So that my design wants to get a whole round protect not only the head but also the neck and the spinal cord, to get more safe when football players having competition. Let's have a look of how my helmets work in the real competition.
Go! Go! Let's go! Down! Take go!
Do you dream in a protective helmet? Feel this helmet travel, creative with passion, only by Emily. Like nothing you've ever experienced when this helmet start to use. Protective, safety, helmet like no other than Emily's helmet from Emily Production.